on this other side of the break. We want to buckle down now to our discussion this evening on the insights. And today we are talking about the Graft Republic. This is in connection with the recent survey by the East, that is ESC, the baseline survey that they did on the current state of play of corruption in the country. And just as I teased out before we took a short break, we're holding court this evening with Dr. James Nyikal, who is a member of parliament for Seme. Also, we have with us Bernard Kituru, who's a member of parliament for Nandi Hills, and Beatrice Elachi, who's a member of parliament for Dagoretti North. So we want also to engage you. You can hit us on our socials as well. X, which is TV47KE, and you can use also that particular tag on other social handles as well. Let me just hear the voices, and of course, we create FaceTime with them as well. We begin with you, Beatrice Elachi. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
You've had a lovely day. Yes. I know it's been a busy one today.
Yes, I did.
I have for Dr. Nyikal as well. Good evening. Good to see you.
Good evening, Dibal.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Bernard Kituru, it's been a while.
Indeed.
Thank you for joining us as well.
Thank you very much, Dibal, and good evening, everyone. Welcome.
Fantastic. Let me just begin with you, Dr. James Nyikal, because there's one person who heard that you're coming today, and he forwarded me this question to you. Yeah, so I said, okay, yeah. Since he's the chair there of the Health Committee in the National Assembly, you cannot escape this. His name is Lazarus Ojijo. And he says, hi, Mheshimiwa, I have concern, not even me alone. This is what he's written. I think it's a national concern. SHA is working the way our leaders are saying, but it's working for only the inpatients, not the outpatients. Fine, he says. Can a sick person wait until he or she gets worse for him or her to get treated by SHA? Because not every sick person is being admitted. So he says, pose this question. So I said, before we buckle down to our discussion, I need to get maybe clarification from you.
Yeah, I think that actually makes sense if you look at what SHA is. SHA is this social health authority. Within that, there are three funds. There is Social Health Insurance Fund, and that is the one that you contribute.
Yes.
Where members contribute. Those who are employed get deducted directly. Other people get means tested. They means test themselves, and then they can also make their contribution. The indigent people who can't are supposed to be paid for by the government, so it's contributory. Then there's the Primary Care Fund. Now, the Primary Care Fund is actually paid for by the government. It's from tax. It is actually comes in the budget. Then there is Emergency and Critical Care Fund. Again, that also is paid for by the government. It comes from tax. Now, the Social Health Insurance Fund actually covers inpatient. They are right about that, and the benefit packages that are described. And it covers you when you are admitted, and to a large extent from level 4, level 5, up to level 6 of facilities. And Primary Care Fund is to cover primary care, which is level 2, level 3, and in outpatient in the rest of the levels.
Yes.
Emergency and Critical Care Fund covers emergency illness and ICU because of the costs, and emergency illness because you can fall sick anywhere.
Yes.
And you're supposed to be admitted in any hospital at that point because of the urgent needs. Sometimes it's expensive, and hospitals have been turning people away because you don't have the money. So on an emergency basis, you treat somebody, they're supposed to be covered by that. Now, when we started SHA, the registration that people were asked, we asked people to register for SHA. And so they were registering for the 3 funds. So that you register for 3 funds. Now, in order for you to get inpatient, you must have paid the premium, which is covered by social health insurance. Of about 23, 24 million people who have registered, only about 5 million or so have paid the premium. So when people, and that is inpatient. Now, the primary care fund and the emergency fund, at the beginning, actually very little was put in the budget for that. And as of now, the structure for it is actually being worked out. So at the beginning and even now, those who had registered and paid the social insurance fund, they get inpatient. And so that is why when people say SHA is working, it has paid for me for inpatient, that's okay. Now, the outpatient and the level 2 and 3, this money, the beginning it wasn't much, and therefore the systems for it wasn't working. And so many people in outpatient were not getting it. And therefore, they would go and they go for outpatient, it's not covered. They go to level 2, level 3, it's not covered. The budget that we are getting into now, that has been noticed, and I must say I'm happy that this time some money has been put for that, and the primary care fund, 13 billion has been put in, and the emergency care fund, 8 billion. And what we are expecting, particularly level 2, 3, and outpatient, we are expecting, particularly in the counties, that they actually now put in place structures that can do that. And this money is going directly to the counties through the Facility Improvement Fund. And what the reality is, this process came a little later. The insurance is basically, that is what actually replaced NHIF. SHA as such didn't replace NHIF. It is actually the social health insurance bit of the SHA that replaced NHIF. So it had a structure that was going on, people who are paid are getting it. So in terms of structures, that is happening, but it's something that is being addressed. I'm happy with the activity of the new minister. He seems to be relatively fast and making this. There have also been problems like the smart cards have not been working. I'm happy. I noted yesterday that he moved back to what has been used before, which is biometrics, which is like the thumbprint and so on. I think that will also improve issues. The other issue is how you get approval and so on. So SHA is working not as well as we would expect it, but I must say it is work in progress. And for me, the fact that we have been able to put in the budget, the country has been able to put in the budget that 2 big gaps, and looking at systems that have not been working, I would expect that things should improve.
Thank you very much.